Hi everybody. So today I'm going to do a review of the NLT Filament Bible. So what makes this one really unique is you buy a physical copy of the Bible, but yet you get tons of digital content as well. So you've got basically a hand-sized Bible that has more information than if you combined a couple of study Bibles. So we've got print plus digital, read deeply. So it's just packed with extra information that's in this digital content, so it's really unique. So we've got buy the Bible, download the app, experience Filament. So it works with both phones as well as tablets. There's a shot of the ISBN number. Does retail for $59.99. You can find it for less online, and as always there will be a link in the description box. So I'm going to hold this to where you can pause and read that if you'd like. And then I would definitely recommend visiting their website. So there's some information there. Now you can get it for both Android as well as Apple. So if you do an Apple product, the iOS has to be 11 or above. Android needs to be 4.1 or above. So this one here is a cloth over board hardcover. They call it Midnight Blue. It measures out at 8.5 inches tall by 5 5/8 inches wide, and it is 1 3/4 inches thick. So we've got just plain white page edges, but we can see all the signatures. And this does have a nice cover, nice cloth. And one thing that you'll see right there, hopefully the camera picks it up, is that bronze copper color there. Kind of more like a copper, but really pretty. The spine is really neat because we're going to have 4 raised ribs, which, I mean, those just look really nice. But then also here we've got Holy Bible, New Living Translation, and you can kind of see that that's got that same type of copper color. So really a nice looking Bible. It's not very big, so you get a lot of stuff with this particular one. On the inside we've got a really nice paper paste down. Does have a nice texture to it. We've got a few pages of blank cardstock, so plenty of space to add some notes. We've got a presentation page. Then this page here that's got John 1:5 on it, it's kind of a copper color as well, so that looks really pretty. We're going to get into our title pages. One nice thing that a lot of you may like is this one is printed in the United States, so that is pretty nice. We're going to have a list of all the books of the Bible, a note to the reader. Then we're going to jump right into the Old Testament. We've got a single column layout. It is line matched, so we're not going to have any issues at all with ghosting. And then on our page numbers are going to be off to the side with the little symbol that we're going to see how that works with the app. One thing that you might hear is the cackling in the gutter. So this one does have cackling in the gutter. All the ones that I have seen have had that same issue. You can kind of see a little bit of that wrinkling there. Our font in this one, it is an 8.75 lexicon font, and it is line matched, so you can see right there that we're not getting any issues at all with ghosting. And then we've also got nice wide margins. And the only thing that are going to be in the margins is going to be the page numbers. So you've got tons of space in this one if you wanted to take notes in it. It also does have the exact same pagination as the Tyndale Select Bible. We've got one ribbon marker. It is double satin. It's plenty long enough to use. Plus I like the color of that, kind of a, maybe like a burnt orange. We don't have any words of Christ in red in this one, so it all is just going to be a black letter text. Once we get back into the back, we're going to have a dictionary concordance. The print in this is done really well. We've got the words in bold. And this is going to be 118 pages. Now in the back, we're just going to have some more pages of blank cardstock for some more notes, because we're not going to have any maps in the back section. But what we're going to have is maps in the app that we're going to look at just now. So we're going to check out our app. So says welcome to Filament, and there's going to be a few pages. So I'm just going to scroll through them just so you can see what they say. So it talks about where did the content in the study window come from, why do some profiles and theme articles appear multiple times. Talks about where did the reflect content come from, and the reflect is going to be devotionals. So that's really neat. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to hit our camera, and then we're going to go down and hover over this page number. And sometimes it takes a second for it to get the right page number. Oh, that time it did it just right. So we've got page 1728. So we're going to click on the little green icon, and it tells us that these are pages 17, 28, and 29, which that's the pages we have here, and we're also in John, and we've got 6 and 7 on the other side. So if we click on study, so there's a couple people that we can study. So if we click on Simon Peter, we can scroll through, see some information on him. Then if we go down here, we're going to get the book introduction. And so this is going to be the same information that is in the NLT Study Bible. And if you're familiar with that, you know that the book introductions in that particular one are extensive. So we are still scrolling through just the book introduction. So you can imagine if this physical copy of the Bible had all of this content in it, how big it would have to be. Then we're going to check out some people profiles. And that's going to give us just right back to the people that we saw before. And then we're going to check out the additional features. So these are tons of things that we could go and study on, which is really neat. If we go to reflect, we're going to have an article on walking through John. And then down on this C section, we're going to have an interactive map, an interactive illustration, plus we've got videos on here as well. So we've got videos that are from the Bible Project. So if you're not familiar with their channel, definitely check that out and subscribe to their channel. They've got an awesome channel. But what's neat on here is on these interactive ones, if we go to that interactive map, we can go and we can click on here on Galilee, and then it's going to pull up information about it down at the bottom. And then it also gives us different events that took place there. So really, really unique. We could go and do the same thing on Nazareth. And in the bottom here, it's going to give us more information. But tons of features on this one. The illustrations are also, those are going to be interactive as well. So if we went to the traditional crucifixion site, we're going to get information about it down at the bottom. But tons of information that's in this one. And this is just this first, just one page that we're looking at. So it's just amazing. Like if we look at belief in the Gospel of John. So lots of information that you're going to have right at your fingertips with the app. So you're getting basically a big, gigantic study Bible in something that's the size of just a hand-sized Bible. So times when you just simply want to read and you don't want all that additional content, you can just use this one and read because it's a great reading copy. And then when you want to study deeper, grab your app, check it out further and deeper. But a really neat Bible. I would definitely recommend getting one of these. I hope to see them do this in some other translations. I think that would be fantastic. But just a fantastic idea for a study Bible, because a lot of the younger generation that's grown up using apps, they're going to really be familiar with just using a device all the time, and you might be able to get them to actually want to use their Bible and check it out if they know they can read it and then also go to that interactive stuff. But just a very unique Bible. So again, this one is the NLT Filament edition. There again is the ISBN number. But really a neat Bible. I think it's very unique, and I really enjoy this one. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.